guess what we're doing today? We are making our own designer flip-top tearaway notepads. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here today. I truly appreciate it. I am going to go ahead and flip to the overhead camera because I want you guys to see all of this goodness and because it is time to make it. My friends, we are not going to waste any time today. We are going to hop right into making some of the most beautiful tearaway notepads out there. This really is going to be a process video because you can use any paper that you choose. I created this paper specifically for this type of a project, but you don't need to use the papers that I have created. You can use plain note paper and just add a decorative front to it, which I'll be showing you how to do. Or you can purchase printer paper that already has a design on it. Amazon has a whole bunch of those in their inventory. So no matter how you look at it, you don't have to have what I'm using here to be able to make this project. This just happens to be one of those things that I'm always playing around with, and here is my end result. Y'all, these are absolutely gorgeous. They are 5 by 7. I have 25 sheets of beautiful paper on here on each one. All the papers in each pad is the same design. So what you see on the top is what you're going to see through and through. So we have that beautiful cream color. We have this gorgeous blue, and look at all of that beautiful writing space. What a gorgeous note this would make. And then of course we have the first one that I showed you, which is this one. Plenty of writing space. And I also added a removable elastic band. So you can take this off and you can use it if you want, or you can just use it without elastic on the front. But I think that these are just absolutely gorgeous. It is such an easy process. I know you're going to enjoy making this. If you do want these papers, including the covers for each, I will have them available as a digital download. Head on out to my website to get the 3 covers as well as the 3 prints for each one. Let me show you how easy this is. So to make today's project, I am going to be using 25 sheets of 5 by 7 decorative paper. I have a backer piece of chipboard, and this is just scrap, and I cut it down to 5 by 7, and then a top sheet that will be cut at 8.5 by 5. I am going to join these two together, trying to get them as even as I can. Then I'm going to add my clips, and I'm even going to put a clip right here in the center. Now remember, I can't stress this enough. You don't have to have these papers to do this project. You have plenty of papers in your stash that you can pull out and create your own designer look on your tearaway notepad. So I'm going to bring in my glue, and y'all, I'm just going to add some glue on this side of the clip and on this side of the clip. Then I'm just going to take my fingers and smooth that glue. Let's move that clip, and I will work that glue here as well. So now all we need to do is we need to give this about 10 minutes to really set up, and then we'll be able to work with it. And while we're waiting on that to dry, let's go ahead and make the elastic band. Now you don't want your elastic band to be too wide. You want it to stretch. So what I like to do is take my elastic band, and this is going to be the elastic band here. You see how when I cut this, and I place the cut piece next to this, you see how that does not have any elastic? That's good because this is going to stretch, and we want to have that stretchiness. So I am just going to take some glue, put a nice glob of glue right there, take this piece and fold it over. You can even use an elastic hairband if you want. You don't have to make it if you don't want to, but I am going to take my clip and I am going to clip where I have those two pieces glued together, and we'll let that sit. So now I'm going to bring in this piece, which is a scrap piece that I had left over from when I made this one, and I want to cut this, and I'm going to cut it at 5 by 8.5 because we will be using that as our cover. All right, so this is dry enough for us to remove our clips and work with. Now, this is a tearaway notepad. Even though I used reptile adhesive, you can go in and you can tear away that notepad. So we're going to take this piece, which is 8.5 by 5, and we're going to match it like this. Then I'm going to take one of my clips, put it there. Take a clip and put it there. Then I'm going to take my stylus and I am just going to go against the back to make a score. Because now I can take this and fold it like that. So we're not gluing this top down. That's why we let everything dry before we actually decided to do this part. Now I'll take it, stand it up, and I'll go along and score into the paper to get that second score that I need. So now I can remove this and I can go back and just reinforce my scores. Now this is so easy, but it's just so beautiful and useful. So now I'm going to bring this back in. We're going to take this piece, and you see how that looks? Very nice and neat. Place it down, open that, and then I'm just going to add some glue. Fold this over, and now we can get that glue nice and stuck. And there is our easy peasy flip top tearaway notepad. So you can see that the top goes all the way back. You can take another piece of that cover paper and put it here if you like. I am simply going to take some of my phrases from the Celebrate Life sticker pack. This is from Hobby Lobby. I get these when they are 50% off. This one is a fairly old one, but they do still sell them. I like the one that says, enjoy simply, feel deeply, think freely. So I am going to just take that, peel it, and we're going to put that on the front of this one. And I think that that is very cute. Then I'm going to open the inside, and I'm going to take the one that says, be amazing, and just place it right there. Now, if you want to make the top cover a little sturdier without adding chipboard, just go ahead and layer more papers onto it. Piece of elastic. It's not completely dry, but I am going to take it and stretch it across very gently, holding on to that glued portion. And there we have another elastic band for our tearaway notepad. I'm not going to fiddle too much with this band because it's not completely dry. These bands here dried for about 5 hours and they are not coming apart. This one has only been drying a few minutes and it will come apart if I stress it too much. So I am just going to remove it to give it a chance to really set up and dry. So I'll just put it there. But now you can see we have another beautiful flip top tearaway notepad. I know that these would make great gifts, and I think that they would make nice sellables depending on how you theme them. So go through your paper stacks and see what you have that you can use to make a beautiful cover, as well as beautiful writable paper for the inside. Y'all, I hope that you have enjoyed this fun, quick, and easy way that you can make flip-top tearaway notepads anytime that you want. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. And I would love to have you subscribe. So hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload a new video. As always, my beautiful handcrafty friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.